Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining our webinar today on Human Capital Management, or HCM. I'm Michael Matalone, Director of Business Sales here at GTM Payroll Services. Before I send it over to our HCM Manager, Lauren Lipinski, for the presentation, I just want to let you know that following today's webinar, you'll receive an email with a link to the recording of the presentation. Also, if you have any questions during the webinar, please type them into the questions box on the right panel, and we'll get to as many as we can at the end. Why are more and more businesses looking at HCM these days? R&R Market Research conducted a study last year that predicted a growth in the HCM market of 9.2% over the next 5 years, growing from $14.5 billion to $22.5 billion in that time frame. This growth is being driven in part by the increased use of mobile devices for HR management and the increased demand for mobility of employees. The study also found that the growth rate would be highest for small and medium-sized businesses over the next 5 years, as those businesses have budgeted constraints and need the best methods to save time and optimize costs. And tech costs have become more affordable for smaller companies. So the purpose of today's webinar is to introduce you to HCM. We'll go over the benefits of an HCM system, how to know if your organization is ready for one, how to prioritize which HCM features are important based on your company's specific needs, what questions you should ask an HCM vendor so you make the right choice, how to sell the system internally to get approved by your CEO or other decision maker. We'll briefly look at what GTM offers for an HCM solutions, and then we'll take any questions at the end. And now I'll turn things over to our HCM manager, Lauren Lipinski. Lauren?
Thank you, Michael, and welcome everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today. As Michael mentioned, I'm the HCM manager here at GTM. I joined GTM over a year ago with the specific purpose of helping clients with learning about HCM and implementing the systems, and then providing continuous support once the system has been set up. I've been working in the human resource field for more than 10 years with various companies, large and small. So I have a good understanding about what companies are looking for and how an HCM can help. So what is HCM? An HCM can help you streamline and automate your day-to-day processes and help you cut down on some of the manual tasks you have. It helps integrate your talent management and allows you to process employees from hire to retire. Everything from recruiting, applicant tracking, hiring, benefits, and performance management features. It provides one system to manage benefits administration, payroll, personnel actions, along with keeping you in compliance with your wage and labor laws. Let's look at the benefits of an HCM system. Reduces your daily tasks, helps cut down on a lot of your manual steps, and is very time-saving. Allows employees a more transparent look at their personal data and can be a little bit more accountable for their actions with their address changes, taxes, benefit information, dependent information, and compliance. It helps you reduce your paper trail and the chance of misplaced papers. Ability to have documents posted online along with electronic signature capabilities eases and reduces paperwork. Increased productivity allows more time to complete bigger task items and helps increases your overall efficiencies. Reduce errors. With many systems being one system or syncing to other systems, it allows only one spot for data entry and less spots for human error. Increased compliance. Track and report at ease your EEO, OSHA, and ACA data, along with staying compliant with your federal contractor and E-Verify components. Now that you know what it is, how do you know if your organization needs or is ready for an HCM solution? It is important to note that if you agree with not all, but any of these statements, you may be ready for an HCM. If you would like all your HR data at your fingertips and in one central location, you're looking to reduce your paper trail, you are finding keeping compliant with your FMLA, OSHA, ACA, workers' compensation difficult, if you would like a better way to track your leave of absences, if you have a high turnover rate, lots of seasonal or cyclical employees, or rapidly growing your workforce, if you are a federal contractor or have to comply with specific reporting needs. You want to track employee education, trainings, licenses, and certifications more efficiently. Again, note that you may not agree with all, but some of these might be priorities that you need are ready for an HCM. HCM systems have many components, so when you're shopping for the right one, you need to prioritize the features and the modules to help your company, as not all HCM systems have the same features. Let's look at many of the available features of an HCM system. Single sign-on. Navigate through your payroll, HR data, and time and attendance in one single sign-on system. Homepage or employee dashboard. A manager or an employee portal allows your company to have an internal internet to show announcements, post important messages, have documents or links. You can set alerts for important dates. And with different features, you can have different security roles for all your employees within the company. Applicant tracking. Post jobs that can be visible on not only your company website, but job boards as well. You can track applicants and the interview process as you move along. You can communicate with candidates through the system with customized forms or personalized emails. And then easily convert candidates to employees and send paperwork for new hires to complete. The ease of onboarding a new hire with either HR-driven or self-service by employee allows important documents to be sent, completed, signed, and returned all within the system. Benefit management. All benefit data in one location can all be completed from open enrollment, life events, or new hires through the system and sent to providers via an EDI connection. Or we can work with your current benefits broker. For more information, we can hold all storage and reporting for your benefits. Ease of reporting with creating and saving and running customized or standard reports with the click of a button, and even scheduling reoccurring reports for yourself. And finally, performance management. Track employee goals, skills, education, and process on your annual basis. Okay, so now you've decided you need an HCM and have prioritized your needs. So let's go shopping. When talking to an HCM vendor, you want to make sure they understand your needs. Here are some questions to ask that will help you sort through the vendors and pick the right one for your organization. Implementation. What is the time frame? Is there a team of implementation or a certain point of contact? Do all modules need to be implemented at the same time? Who will need to be involved in this process and what resources? How is training handled? Is it online? Is it in-house? Who will need to be involved in the training, and what is the time commitment that will be involved with this as well? Is there ongoing support once the initial training is completed? How secure is the platform and the system? Is data updated real time? Is it cloud-based, or is it done via sync? What is the system speed, or is the system sizable for the amount of employees? All right, you want HCM, you know your needs, and you found the right vendor. All you need now is approval from your CEO and other decision makers in your company. So how do you sell the HCM internally? Prepare thoroughly. Understand who it is that you're pitching this to within your organization. How do they like to see their data? Graphs? Are they people-driven, emotion-driven? Know what tools you have now and resources you have available now, and how they are or are not working for you. Know who else will be utilizing the system and their opinions and their options available. Know who will need to be involved in the process and how much time and resources this will initially take. Identify how long the process will take step by step. The implementation process, the training, what's needed from the company, what's needed from IT, what's needed from those involved. Finally, stress the benefits. Identify what value this will bring to your company, the time savings, the compliance, the increased productivity, and the reduction of errors. So let's take a look at GTM solution. Ours helps you grow in a time frame and at a pace that's manageable for your needs. Our implementation team works with our payroll account managers so there is consistent communication. We offer a single sign-on option, which allows you access to your HR data, payroll data, and time and attendance with one single logon. We offer a customizable system. Each module can be implemented at any time throughout your use of the system. Everything does not need to be purchased or implemented at the start of the process. We will grow with you. As the system grows, as you grow, we will grow. Dedicated HCM implementation specialists who not only lead you from data collection, data transfer, implementation, training, but provides continuous support. Again, along with your payroll, your dedicated payroll account manager, your implementation specialist is available for your support needs. With GTM Solution, when you first log in, your employees and managers will have a self-service or a dashboard that you are able to see. On the left-hand side, you will see company announcements or important data. On the left-hand side, all important dates, expirations, or notifications you want to be aware of. As we dive deeper into the system as an admin, you'll be able to get more in the nitty-gritty of your company information and your employee information. And depending on the module, see your applicant tracking, your onboarding, and your benefits. Dive deeper into your company structure and have your single links to your payroll, your time and attendance, and your security measures. To review more of the information, you can click into your employee summary and review a bird's eye view of all your current employees. To add to this list of employees, you can either do a new hire manually, onboarding prep, or self-service setup. When you hire a new hire, you want to send them the information for them to onboard themselves. You'll simply complete a few simple steps of letting us know exactly the base information, and then continue on to enter in more in-depth information for what the employee has to fill out for themselves. HR will only need to fill out the employee information, the pay type, the payroll frequency, any benefit information, tax information, and then specific employment information of what the employee is specifically being hired for. A list of documents, I-9s, W-4s, employee handbooks can be sent out with this. You can then track the progress of your new hire of whether they started the process or in the middle or are completed and ready to be converted over to a new hire and an employee within your company. We've only highlighted today one of the features and one of the modules, and that being the onboarding. Our HCM offers performance management, applicant tracking, benefit management, and very customizable reporting. We'll be happy to show on a one-on-one basis and provide a demo of all the other modules. We have a few resources for you to take with you today. You can find these in the handouts panel of the webinar dashboard on the right side of your screen. We will also include these in the email you'll receive with the recording of this webinar. These are all based on the slides we viewed earlier. The first is a checklist of your HCM needs. We suggest ranking these items in order of importance before talking to a vendor. Suggested ranking system, must-haves, nice to have, not a priority. Secondly, you'll have a summary of those suggested questions to ask these vendors. And finally, a flyer about our GTM HCM solutions. And now I will send it back to Michael to wrap things up.
Great. Thanks a lot, Lauren. That was fantastic. Okay, it looks like we have a few questions that came in. Let's spend some time going over those. Okay, Lauren, here's one that came in. How long does it take to implement an HCM system?
Typically, depending on the size of the employer or the company and the amount of modules that they'd like to implement, a typical implementation will take anywhere from about 6 to 12 weeks, again, depending on the complexity of the system.
Okay, thanks, Lauren. Here's another question that came in. How is GTM solution different from other services?
GTM's HCM solution offers a very nice sign-on and very customizable solution for our companies. We are willing to work with the companies and grow with them as they see fit. We also have the dedicated HCM implementation specialist, which is there from you every step of the way. So you have the implementation process and the continuous support afterwards, along with our consistent support with the payroll account manager. So we just don't implement the system and then put you to a different department. We are with you every single step of the way.
Great. Thanks, Lauren. And Lauren is a bit modest, so I will say it for a big difference in how we deliver our product really is our people. And the biggest thing is really that you're going to get Lauren. You're going to get someone that comes to you, someone that's going to spend a lot of time with you and make sure you're comfortable with the system and make sure you're good to go. And months down the line, even if you feel like you are good with one part, but maybe you want to start onboarding a new module, Lauren's there for the additional training and she's going to spend the time with you. So looks like we got time for one more question, Lauren. It looks like, okay, we'll take this one. It says, we have 20 employees. Are we too small for HCM? Now, I'll take this one. And, this is a question we've been getting a lot over the past year. And what I have been telling everyone is it's never too early to begin using HCM and getting your employees used to using some type of technology. We've seen businesses with as little as 15 employees utilize some form of HCM. I was actually reading a study the other day that suggests by 2020, millennials will make up about 50% of what today's workforce looks like. And one thing about millennials is that they crave technology. So overall, when you look at HCM, the reality is that most small businesses are understaffed and looking for ways to take things off someone's plate or to do more with less. And by using technology, you're going to be more efficient. Okay, it looks like we're out of time today. So I do want to thank everyone for joining us today. And feel free to contact us for a free consultation. We'll help you determine if you are ready for HCM and what steps to take. You can feel free to click the first link to get a quote on our HCM solution for your business. You can also check out our website, drop us an email, or give us a call. Thanks again for attending.